Hey everybody! So we are taking a peek today at a calculator. First thing you should know is a calculator, especially a calculator that has some advanced functions like this. It can do a lot of things. We're not going to try to do all of those things today. What I'm looking for is a very basic calculator that has the digits from 0 to 9 and the basic operations. Some of these other features, percentages, square roots, you can do in 4th and 5th grade. But let's talk a little bit about how you might use this calculator next year. Here we go with a little 3rd grade math. So we're doing some calculator practice today, and the reason adults, grown-ups, teenagers use calculators is once you get the ideas down for math, a calculator frees you up from some of the very rote calculations. You don't have to add 1,000 numbers up, right? You could do it if you had enough time, but no one has hours to spend on very kind of laborious type problems. So let's show you what a calculator can do. Here's my little calculator I have on my screen here. Hopefully you have one at home. And I'm just going to do a big subtraction problem. This problem is in the thousands, right? I could probably set this up, stack it, and solve it. But there's some regrouping in there, and why when I have my calculator? I'm going to go ahead and just type it in the way it is right in the problem. So I'm going to start with 7,309. 7,309. You might notice that on paper, you will see a comma, right? You won't put that comma in for most calculators. That's why I put it in red, because it's not going to be there. So 7,309. Take away or subtract 839. So I'll just go 839. And it's waiting now to see what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to tell it I want the answer. So what does that equal? So it equals 6,000. Let's see if I can. Oh my goodness, my calculator jumped away without me remember. 6,470. So 6,470. And that makes sense. I had 7,000. I took away about 1,000. So now I have 6,000. It's a smart idea to check, because if you hit the wrong key on your calculator, if you're not watching, take away 839, my answer's way off because I was hitting the wrong numbers. It doesn't tell you the right answer. It tells you the answer that you entered, right? So think about that. Sometimes the calculator can give you the wrong answer. So these amounts here are both given in dollars and cents. You're not going to find the dollar sign on a calculator, but you will find the decimal point. So it can separate dollars and cents for you. So when you're entering this in, don't forget the decimal point, which is right down here. So $5 decimal point and 8 cents plus $6 decimal point and 23 cents. Oh, it will give me the answer of $11.31. It did not put the dollar sign in there, so I'm just going to do that because I knew what I was entering, right? I was entering dollars and cents. Next, calculators are super good at multiplying, and as you get into bigger multiplication problems, they are a lifesaver. 48 times 7, or 48 sevens. That's a lot of sevens. 336. Is that what it was? Yeah. So remember what Mr. W said about subtraction or multiplication problems. You could solve this with an array, but by the time you're done with your dots, you would have 336 dots, number one, to draw, but then to count. So the calculator is going to save you a ton of time. Last one we're going to do, and this is probably the way most parents use calculators, is to add and subtract many numbers. So I'm going to go 12 plus 35 plus 287 plus 53 equals, and I get an answer of 387. You could break this up into steps and solve it, but if the calculator is right on your phone or right on your tablet, or in some cases you can just ask like Alexa or Siri a question, and you could give them the same math problem and it will start talking like I think mine is talking behind us now. Thanks for doing some calculator practice with me, everybody. Bye now.